Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what I'm up to. That didn't come out very well, did it? I appreciate y'all taking the time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Tuesday the 17th, no, the 18th of October 2022. Headed on to 7 o'clock in the evening. It is 68 degrees Fahrenheit currently in Jacksonville, Florida. Which would make it, come on, change for me, 20 degrees Celsius. So I'm headed out for a little bit. I want to run to Harbor Freight and the Party Store, and I think Dollar General, but I can't remember what it is that I want from Dollar Tree. I want to hit the Dollar Tree, but I'm not 100% sure what it was that I'm supposed to be picking up there. I went there yesterday and got a few items and got home and was like, I forgot something. What is it that I forgot? And it's been hitting me, and it's been nagging at me all day. But putting together a short little trash picking video. I picked up a couple things over the past 2 days. And the one, I picked up this chair. Actually, it wasn't on the trash. I didn't make it to the trash. My neighbor was getting rid of it. So I got it at the house. That means that I need to get the chairs that I had in my room out. Well, there was a couple of bins piled on top of it, a bunch of other stuff, and then had to move stuff to get it out the door, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I caused myself way more work than I was looking forward to doing, and my back's bothering me. So I had to stop, and I had to get out, because if I didn't get out, I would keep attacking that and just aggravate it more. So anyway, chilly out here, I'll tell you what. And that kind of leads into the next thing to talk about, and it kind of goes along with what I've been talking about the past couple days with the improvised heaters. Either having an auxiliary heat to, that blast of heat early in, or if you're using an auxiliary heater for your main heat or whatever. But I was talking with a friend, kind of tapping. It's amazing what we consider talking now, but conversing with a friend online, and they were parked up in their van. They live in a van, so they were parked up at a place up in Pennsylvania, and the guy next to them, the younger guy, like 40, in his early 40s, early to mid 40s, passed away last night. Died. He had turned his propane heater on and did not have any windows open. He didn't ventilate. So I don't understand how people can do that. I mean, I guess I can in a way. It's like, oh, don't open the window. It's cold outside. We don't want to heat the outside. But by the same token, you're running something that's producing poisonous fumes. It's going to kill you, and you need to be aware of that. Even if it's just burning alcohol. If you're burning pure ethanol alcohol, it's not releasing any dangerous gases. It only releases. It does kind of. It's like water and CO2, whatever. The main problem is it eats up all the air, like everything that you breathe, all the oxygen and whatever that you breathe. So it eats that up more so than producing a dangerous gas. But you need to ventilate for both problems or both things. You can't just worry about one or none or whatever. So if you're using any type of open flame auxiliary heat, you have to ventilate. That could be as simple as cracking a window in your room an inch. If you're in a big house and you're just trying to heat one little space, there's going to be enough air circulation for the most part. And you'll be, going through a doorway, so you got to open the curtain, and but you need to have some air circulation. And air circulation also helps to heat rises. This was mentioned in one of my comments. Heat rises. So can you keep your heater down on as low as possible? You got to keep it away from kids and what have you, or just at least have a small fan that circulates the air, pushes the warm air down, and keeps it, pushes it down towards the floor more. Now, when my kids were little, we used kerosene heaters a lot, and I put them inside of a playpen. We had the wooden playpens back then. Later on, I was using like the aluminum fenced rails that you get on pools. I used those for a while, just to, it gives you a barrier from the kids getting close to it, so they can't, they don't get injured. So even a small, sorry, I'm looking at this Jeep next to me, and he's got like 23-inch rims with little rubber bands on it. Maybe they're bigger than that. I don't know. Looks like he escaped from the circus. Anyway, even the small heaters, you need to be careful. You need to place it someplace where kids aren't going to get close enough to get burned. You need to watch where you're putting it so that it doesn't contact other flammable materials. If you put it in a closed off area, like I could talk about with the playpen, or something to that effect, a dog cage or a pet cage. Keep the kids away from it. But the main thing is make sure, if you do use any of these, like I said, ventilate. Make sure you don't wake up with a copy of the pamphlet for the recently deceased in your hand. You know, I mean, that's a big deal. So, and I'm going to be doing several more. I've got a bunch of ideas. When you come right down to it, I mean, an ethanol fireplace, tabletop fireplace, alcohol stove, they're all basically the same thing. You can spend big time money on a concrete bowl with a little burner inside of it that you pour high dollar ethanol fuel into. And, it's like $32 for a 32 ounce bottle or something like that. High dollar gel fuel. Gel fuel. You go to the store and buy fire starting gel, just like you use for your charcoal. It's the same type stuff. So that was a folding card table. I do not need that. No, Doc, you do not need that. Rubbing alcohol. The same things that I'm making up out of cans from the trash and a bottle of rubbing alcohol. It's costing me less than $1 to make. Free for the most part, other than the alcohol. So anyway, just throwing ideas out there, and right now I'm just like I said, I had to get out of the house. A couple of things I want to get over here and get things done, but we are coming up on Harbor Freight. So let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. Cheeky burger, huh? I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.